All right, good evening and welcome to another edition of KLBJ's Local Licks. We do this every Tuesday from 10:30 to midnight. We give you about 90 minutes of music from Austin artists exclusively. And tonight, we've got a happening here in the studios. We've got some of the members of bands who are going to be playing this Saturday at the 40th anniversary of the Summer of Love. It's called the 1967 Hoot Happening, and it's happening at Rudamaya World Headquarters. So we've got Jen from Rudamaya, who's done a great job putting together all kinds of hoots. And she's going to tell us all about it. So let me make sure I got you. Give me a little check 1, 2 if you want.
Oh, check 1, 2.
Yeah, there you are. So, Jennifer, a lot of people listening weren't even born in 1967. So,
yes,
explain to them what was the big deal. What was the Summer of Love?
What was the big deal? Well, first of all, it's the 40th anniversary of not only the Summer of Love, but a lot of amazing not only bands, of course, but albums created by these bands. Oh my gosh, and a lot of them were released that summer, but what we're doing at this Hoot Happening is celebrating all the music of '67. But specifically the Summer of Love, gosh, it was kicked off by a major rock festival that catapulted many careers in rock and roll.
The Monterey Pop Festival.
Yeah, and you saw the Sgt. Pepper's was actually released at the beginning of that summer. It's just a very significant time in rock history because there were a lot of originals coming to the surface and no holds barred. Nobody was being shy.
Right.
Yeah, in fashion and expression and and songwriting and all that good stuff. Performance.
Haight-Ashbury in San Francisco was really like the central point of a lot of the...
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people ended up migrating. A lot of young kids ended up migrating, running away, hitchhiking to get to San Francisco because they kept hearing of this really amazing scene there.
Right.
Even George Harrison popped up there at one point, although he didn't run away. I didn't run away from a career like that.
No. Wow, well, what an amazing time it must have been. And a lot of good music, like you said, came out from that whole year. And so we've got 23 local bands participating, is that right?
Yes, we've got 22, and we added a couple of DJs that are really great from Seattle, Washington, are really into psychedelic music. They're going to do a bunch of soul and funk from '67, which is great, yeah.
So it's an all-day party. I mean, it goes on for
It is
hours,
all day.
Right?
It originally was going to be a 2-day festival, but somehow I figured, if you just do a 1 day only, everyone and their dog, cat, mother will come out, and so it just sort of generated into a 12-hour event, which I'm excited because it's a great day to have a festival, I think.
Yeah, and it's at Rudamaya headquarters. It gets started, about 3 in the afternoon?
We have 3 o'clock are the doors opening. Music starts at 4:20, goes till 3 in the morning.
All right.
Yeah, I know. That was kind of accidental, but it worked out. Poetic in its own way.
And speaking of poetic, you have some slam poets.
Yes, it's a very good segue, Loris. I have 2 slam poets because poetry was also a very large part of the scene, the beat scene in San Francisco, for example. And I really wanted to make it. Actually, I had a very good friend who had an idea of doing a contemporary Summer of Love, and so this is a way of injecting this like a contemporary style of poetry. Slam poetry is a really hot form of art right now, and I figured it'd be a good way to, parallel the past and now, and so bring them together.
Boy, you just outdone yourself on this one, and it's going to be a huge, huge party. And if let's see, if you arrive in a mini skirt, you get in free. Or wearing some fashionable stuff from '67.
Ladies, yeah. I mean, the cover's really low. It's $8. So if you just want to come and see a couple bands and leave, then it's you haven't spent a lot of dough. But if you want to stay all day long, it's a deal.
Right.
Yeah, $8 general cover. If you're a girl and you wear a mini skirt, you get in for $5. If you're a girl and you show up on a motorcycle, you get in for $5.
Even
and if you're a girl who shows up on a mini skirt on a motorcycle, well, that goes without saying, $5. And the students $5.
All right, that's way cool.
Yeah.
And barbecue too.
Barbecue by Chief's Barbecue on South First.
What a party!
All day long, yeah. Well, summertime.
Yeah,
Gotta do it.
it's a good thing.
Yeah.
All right, well, we've got, we couldn't have all 23 bands on, obviously, tonight, but we've got 3 of the participating bands. And the first band with us is the Dirty Hearts. It's good to have y'all back in the studio with us.
Hey, Loris. It's great to be back.
These guys put out an album, it's not even been a year, has it?
It's not been a year yet. I guess we put it out last November, was it? Something like that. So we're getting ready for another one, though. We got one in the works, so.
Are you already in the studio, or is this in the songwriting phase?
We're still kind of in the songwriting phase, but we're still pushing this album.
It's a fun record. There's some really good songs on there.
Thank you.
Played them off and on Local Licks, particularly the song New One. But this Saturday at Rudamaya, you guys are going to do a song from 1967. So tell me about that.
Well, the song, we're actually going to be, let's see, what is it? We've got 3 songs, if we can fit them all into our set, because it's going to be a real cram kind of, crash course kind of session. So we're going to be doing a song for the Doors. "Love Me 2 Times" is one of the songs we're going to be doing, and we're going to be doing 96 Tears, which is by Question Mark and Mysterians, and also, what is the third song we're doing?
Rolling Stones.
Oh yeah, we're doing "Let's Spend the Night Together" by the Rolling Stones.
Awesome. Great.
So.
Well, the guys are here with the instruments all set up, so I'm going to let y'all go ahead and play one live here in the studio for us. KLBJ's Local Licks, it's the Dirty Hearts. Ready? Live in the KLBJ studios doing the old song from Question Mark and the Mysterians, 96 Tears, and they'll be performing that this Saturday at Rudamaya World Headquarters as part of the 1967 Hoot Happening. And here in just a minute, we're going to give away some spots on the guest list along with some Virgin vinyl. Jennifer is the queen of the Virgin vinyl.
I guess so.
But right now, let's go ahead and play a song from the Dirty Hearts. This is off their album roll the dice. And if people want to find out more about the Dirty Hearts, it's just myspace.com/the Dirty Hearts, right?
Yes.
All right, great to see y'all again.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Pleasure.